guys, so it's me, Kiana. Today's video, I'm back with another drugstore installment. Now, wait a minute. For those of you that have joined and subscribed to my channel, because I do typically show a lot of high-end products, don't think mommy is going to digress. But you know what? Anytime that you can find good makeup on a budget, girl, for a few coins instead of a lot of coins, we're going to talk about it. So I think that's what's happened today. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of products that are brand new, like really just now starting to hit the drugstore. You know what? I wanted to put this look together to put my own spin on it. And can I tell you, I'm pretty impressed with a lot of the things that I found. Like really, there's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, this is going back. Oh my God, this is terrible. Oh my God. Like I was really impressed with the majority of the products that I tried. So this is the look that I completed, again, using all drugstore. I'm hoping that you find something in this video that's helpful and beneficial to help you save that coin. And yeah, without further ado, if you want to see the products that I used to complete this look, just keep on watching. So first off, I want to take care of this discoloration I have around my eye area. And I am happy to announce that Maybelline has their new Master Camo. And this is the color I'm going to be using. Very much so coloring like my Naked Skin by Urban Decay. So I'm just going to dot that in this cave area of my face and remove this discoloration. This product, I really do like it because it has this cute little sponge tip here. You can really apply down this cave area, and if you can tell right now, it has a little bit of a luster, but it is a little bit thicker, so it does bind pretty well to the skin. And next I'm going to go in with the new by Maybelline. This is the Instant Age Rewind, and Maybelline has come out with new colors. The shade that I'm going to be trying today is Golden, and I'm actually really excited to try this because the Instant Age Rewind has gotten a lot of bloggers' approval, but because they've never really had it in the shade that really fit me and my taste of the specification of coloration that I like underneath my eye, I haven't been able to try it. So let's try it on camera for the first time today. I like that it has this little seal on it, but of course anything that comes in this type of packaging, you know that no one has really tampered with it. So just pull it off, and of course we have this cute little sponge here, and just twist it up. Any day now. And there she goes. I'm loving the creaminess of this. I'm loving this color too. That's cute. That's cute. So far, I'm loving that it doesn't have that super white, that ashy pink undertone to it. And again, the shade that I'm doing is Golden. Oh, she's pretty. She is pretty. Ha! Discoloration. Bye-bye. Now, you guys know that I love to tap out my concealer with a brush. So I'm going to be using a new brush by Morphe. This is the E25. And I'm just going to spray this just a little bit with my Mario Badescu spray. And just kind of tap this out to see if she's as cute as I thought. I love the holding power. I love the staying power. So far, I am freaking impressed. Come on through, drugstore. I am loving that. Look how bright the under eye is. And for those of you that are afraid of going this light underneath the eye, don't worry about it. Only thing I'm worried about doing is removing the discoloration from underneath my eye. And remember, I'm going to go on top of it with a foundation, which is going to neutralize it if it's a little bit too light. So creating this beautiful underpainting technique is amazing, especially when you're trying new products, because you don't ever know if it's going to oxidize and kind of play with your mind a little bit. So this is a great technique. And I've gotten away from using sponges a lot, so I'm just going to, for the sake of, spray this end of the sponge just to dampen it to see if it works better with the sponge. Let's do it. I love the shape of the sponge because it allows you to kind of move it around your fingers and get to those targeted areas. So either way seems to have worked just fine. Now we're going to move on to my next new product. and this is the Superstay by Maybelline. Some of my other favorite bloggers, Jackie Aina and Alyssa Ashley, both have raved about this, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. Let's see. Speaking of Alyssa Ashley, she swears by this E34 by Morphe, so mama picked one of those up. And you know Morphe is now housed in Ulta. So would you guys consider Ulta drugstore? Comment down below. I mean, or do you just consider Walgreens a Walmart drugstore? I love that this foundation has a pump. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I just want to test it. Let's see. Did I get the right shade? Might be a little bit golden. What shade did I get? I got Warm Sun. We're going to just try it. I just put a little bit on the top of the brush. And we're going to, all right. It's a little bit yellow. Little bit yellow, just looking at it right away. She is a little bit yellow. I could have gone a little bit lighter just looking at it. But I don't ever mind looking a little bit more golden. I think it makes drugstore foundation not oxidize too bad. It's in the yellow tone. I don't mind that as much. It's not going too pink right away. But let's see when I do my replay of the video if it held on. So far, I am loving the brush though. She's cute. Now, just looking at it really, really close, I like this under eye application a little bit more than this side. And if you recall, this is the side that I use the brush, the Morphe brush on. This is the side that I use the sponge on. So just if I'm really, really analyzing it, I am liking this finish better, but you know, if all you have is a sponge, girl, make do with what you got. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more foundation and go right over this color corrector and concealer combo just to make sure that everything is nice and patched together. It's a little bit golden. I could probably stand 2 shades lighter. So I'll leave in the annotation what shade I'm really thinking I am, just so you know. I'm just going to add a little bit more of this Age Rewind. Just brighten it up just a little bit. I am liking this consistency of this concealer though. Like, I am impressed with this. And can you see how that concealer, putting that on top, just brought that back to life. It made it not look so yellow. But now I will tell you, this sponge is leaving prints in that concealer if it's still really wet. So you might want to just let it set just for a little bit. So we're going to try that technique on this side, because it's so wet. And just to kind of make me not so yellow, I'm just going to do that just a little bit. Let's go in here. You know what? I think these bristles work better than these bristles. Can you see the difference? You have more of a dual fiber. These are more of a natural hair. This is more of a finishing brush, but Alyssa Ashley uses this as its foundation brush. I like the handle, but I would use something more like this, which is what I normally use. This is a Crown, and this is the Crown flat bronzing brush. I like this brush better for foundation. Look at what's happened. See how it's not putting stamps in the makeup? So I like this brush over this brush for liquid foundation, but I like this brush best. Now look at that finish. Can you see just by adding a little bit of the age rewind, because it's so wet, I don't look so yellow and then pale, or yellow and then yellower. I mean, you guys, okay, I am in my winter color right now, and sometimes you have to darken on it, okay? If I were to have had the right shade in the foundation, I wouldn't have done that concealing all over the face technique, but she works. Sometimes you do have to make it do what it do, girl. So now, you guys know that I am an advocate of setting your under eye area with a translucent colorless powder. So that's what I'm going to do. Can't find that in the drugstore, but my RCMA powder is definitely something that you can find online in the drugstore price range. It's kind of like having your own personal magic wand. Like, it sits really, really nice underneath the eye area. And with how good this product looks, everything looks, I just want to give it a fighting chance. Like, I did put a lot of stuff underneath my eye, so I want to make sure that she has a chance. So hold on. Just from looking, you guys, I have set underneath the eye area. This concealer stays wet, so I'm going to be curious to see if she holds on to my face all day, because my skin is dry and I don't need this concealer shifting. She's cute, but she can get canceled if she's shifting around and moving, honey. I don't mind it a little damp around here. I just don't want it moving underneath the eye area, because that becomes really unexcusable. Now, I thought that I had my LA Girl Pro Concealer that I was going to contour with, and Mama just can't seem to put her hands on it. So I'm going to grab my new LA Splash. This is a cream foundation, but the shade that I'm using is chocolate, and I love that it's in this little glass ball. Like, it's cute, and look how pretty and chocolatey she is. So for some of you, this might end up being a foundation. For me, it's just going to be a little bit of a contour trick. I'm going to grab my brush, my fan brush. So I have my foundation done, have my contour done. I'm just going to kind of clean up underneath this contour, because I don't have a bronzing powder that I want to use, so to speak. So what I'm going to do is test this product, or these products, without a powder. Now, underneath the eye area, because I applied so much, I'm definitely not going to do it there. But on the outer perimeter of my face, I kind of like the finish that I'm getting, and it does seem like it's going to hold on pretty good. And you know, it's still winter here in the South, although the weather's been a little bit bipolar. I'm just going to let it settle, okay? And later on, after we look at it, I'll see if I really think I need a powder. But right now, I think it's good. If you feel like your skin is oilier and you want to powder, have at it. I'm just going to grab a drugstore pomade, and literally, I think this is like a beauty supply pomade. And I'm just going to do my brows off camera, and we will be right back. Alright, so we have eyebrows done. Next, I'm going to move into my Total Temptation. This is one of the new palettes by Maybelline. It says to be a shadow highlight palette. And of course, I stayed in the neutrals because I think this would probably be one of the most economical palettes. You have a little bit of everything. So definitely have a lot of the nudes on this side, and then you can turn this into a little bit of a smokier look. And you know what? I've really been feeling my smokier looks lately. So we're going to work with that, and I'm going to try to totally work just out of this palette. So I'm going to lightly start right here with this color. You guys know that I love to start with my lid shade first. And because I already have a little bit of product on my brow area with concealer, I'm going to leave that area alone right now. And this does look like it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not too much. Next, I'm going to move down to the second shade and the same brush, and just pull that right below the crease, just a tad bit below the crease. I love that. Just really easy. I'm going to pick up a different brush and sweep this second shade right underneath the eye. And it's very powdery. Like I could tell that when I touched the palette that the shadow was sweeping across, and I could kind of see it dusting up, but the pigmentation is actually pretty good for it to be this powdery. Cute, right? You know what? Let's do that again. Let's go in this deeper shade right here. And these shades, they're buttery, powdery but buttery, because they're blending out really, really nice. Cute. So I'm going to go into this darker shade now. I think we've prepped the eye enough now. Tap it off, because I told you they're really powdery, which means they can make a mess. Just tapping and settling that product on the outer V, and literally just tapping. Some people might want to spray their brush if you're thinking that would give you more control, but I'm really liking the blend. And this is, you know, not really putting an eyeshadow primer on. You're getting a really pretty soft blendable pigmentation. Like, I'm freaking impressed. The black is not as dark as I thought it would be, but it's definitely a soft enough black. You wanted to make it darker, you could always come in with a jet black eyeliner, which will give you a little bit more jump off to your starting color. But just for this being soft and easy and effortless, this is pretty wearable. Like, I'm impressed with this. Again, wrapping that color underneath the lower lash line just always makes for a really, really pretty, soft, smoky eye, regardless of what color you use. Look how pretty that blended out, you guys. Not a lot of fallout. Impressive for a drugstore. Now, because I feel like this needs a little pop, I am going to start with this color right here. And see how pretty and shiny that is? Let's just tap this on. This is like one of my favorite type looks to do. Day, night, if I'm in a show. Just pretty. Oh my God, that's so pretty. And I just find using it with your fingers, you can typically heat the product up and not splatter that glittery overlay all over the place. And I'm just doing a soft touch all the way across, just to give the whole smoky eye a little bit of movement. Now, because this color is really intriguing to me too, and I like more of a mauvey instead of an icy, I'm just gonna pop that right over the middle. Just kind of a light dust. And can you see how it just ramped up? You know, these shadows are so freaking soft. Like, they feel like they should have like a bounce to them. And that's it. That's all we're gonna do. Nothing more with the eyes. I'm impressed with the eyeshadow. Not a lot of fallout. Like, I'm impressed. Now I'm just going to reach for my L'Oreal, and this is the Voluminous Lash Primer. And I'm going to forego a wing liner today. If you guys really want a wing, girl, knock yourself out. But I'm just really allowing the pretty of the shadow to show. And, you know, I'm wearing a tracksuit today, so it doesn't have to be that serious. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. But I am going to go back into this palette. I'm going to be using this color on my cheek. Ooh, pretty highlight shade just to create a little bit of cohesiveness. And remember, I didn't powder my entire face, so it really allows you to let these bronzers and things stick really, really nice. Can you see how it just kind of grabbed and it's holding on? Because the foundation is still a little bit tacky, and you get a chance just to move it around like so. Now this one is gold. You have to be careful with golds out of the drugstore, but you know what? I'm going to give it a little spank right on the top. Little bit chunky, but still pretty. I don't like my highlights to go too ashy, because I think it starts to make you look sallow to a certain degree, and yellows tend to do that. So I typically stay in my pinks. And I really think that this one is a little bit too chalky, honestly. If I had to say, it's probably a little bit too chalky because I have a lot of intensity from the foundation in my skin. So how I'm going to correct that, I'm just going to spray my face with a little bit of this Mario Badescu spray. And I'm going to get my foundation brush and tap that in. Like, I don't want that over ICD. I don't like that. I think it looks like you made a mistake a little bit. So I still have the highlight, but it's not just sitting on my skin. So if you've been having highlighting issues and it looking like you have chunky flashes, try and get a little bit of your setting spray right after you're done and just trying to push it into the skin. It's still going to give you that pretty radiance that you want, kind of like the residue of the radiance, but it's not going to look like it was just stuck on your face. Like, come on girls, it's 2018, let's get it right. I'm just going to go back underneath this eye area with a little bit of that, whatever was left over, that translucent powder, just to kind of kick away that little bit of the fallout from the glitter in the eyeshadow. But I think overall it's really, really cute. I did purchase these lashes right here. These are the Kiss. Looks so natural. I love the length in these lashes, and I want the look to be very light. So I am going to grab a little bit of my mascara. Don't worry about which one because it's not Drugstore, but there are tons of new ones out. And I'm just going to cover over my lashes. But the main thing you're going to see anyway are going to be the falsies. So if you had problems applying your false lashes and you're not using a mascara, try using a mascara first and allowing it to dry just a little bit, because that will allow you to see your lashes and give you an anchor for your false lashes. So I have the lashes on. The adhesive is still a little bit wet, so once I get done with my lips, I'm going to go back and readjust them. But I've heard so many great things about this Vivid Hot Lacquer by Maybelline Lip Gloss, and this is the number 62 Charmer. And you have to be careful when you're buying lip glosses out of Walmart and things of that nature, because the little seals they put on them, I think people test them. You know what I'm saying? I got it. That color is so pretty. Oh my God. And here's another thing. I've been so into liquid lipsticks lately that I've forgotten all about glosses, let me tell you. But this color, very, very cute. Really nude, gave me a little pop of zhuzh, soft pigmented, just once, that was just one application, you guys. She's real cute. Like, I'm not gonna even put another coat on. Pinch these lashes down. And if I wanted to add more mascara to them, I could, but again, I'm keeping the look really, really simple. And yeah, this is the finalized result. I am so excited about everything that I've honestly put on my face today. If I have to talk about a standout product, I'm excited about this. Like, she was really cute. It's really hard for me to love a nude right away. You notice I didn't use a lip liner. I liquid lipstick underneath it. Like, she was cute just by itself. These two, like, Maybelline, you nailed that. This Master Cameo, so excited about it. The color correcting and the consistency of the product, absolutely amazing. I love the little spongy tip, like, nailed it. Age Rewind, welcome to the family. I'm really, really excited about this color. Like, it doesn't look chalky. It doesn't look like it's going to go gray. It didn't go pink. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. Like, these you will be seeing a lot more in my makeup routine. The foundation, I'm probably going to go ahead and try a shade a little bit lighter. Like, this is a 334, but I think I want to try maybe like a 330. So if you want to follow me on my Snapchat, if you haven't already done that, make sure you follow me on my social media so you can see the updates that I give you on this video. But yeah, that's all we have for now. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Give it 2 thumbs up. Comment down below what was your favorite product that I've tried in this video. Are there any other new drugstore products that you really think I need to be getting into this series? Comment down below. You guys know I love to connect with you, so make sure you connect with me. Follow me on all my social media links to never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.